Welcome back to Monday Night Mountaineers.
Not Monday Night Mountaineers.
Oh,
Welcome
sorry.
back to Hell's Bells.
Welcome back to Gear Gaming 365 with Hell's Bells, Descent into Avernus.
Yes.
Cue Rachel.
Yeah, you got the arrow too. That was great. It was the right direction.
It is.
We still have lots of gear online. I've added some things. We have new bags of holding, including a labyrinth one.
What?
If you didn't see that. Yeah, so, and then I had some Baby Yoda stuff. It's selling really fast because it's baby, not Yoda, because it's not actually Yoda.
Lore?
Yay, Brendan!
Ah, shit.
We're not that far into Avernus yet.
Hey, sorry about the mess. Just keep talking, you guys.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
No, I'm apologizing to my stream over here. Okay, or not stream, All right.
Yeah.
I'll fix it.
Okay. But I will be putting together a bunch more face masks this weekend because I have 3 days off. So, so be on the lookout because I will be blasting social media with new patterns and stuff. I have lots of fabric. It's not even. So,
what is our social medias that those are going to be on?
Coming. Twitter and Instagram at the Geeky Seamstress. Instagram and Facebook at Gear Gaming 365, and you can buy the gear at www.geargaming365.com. Just go to the shop link, and all of our awesome gear is there, including it's not just stuff I make. Will has made some really cool wall art, so check that out too. It's pretty great.
It's all the gear for your game.
Yes.
That's right.
We are all inclusive about games. I have Magic the Gathering dice bags. It's not just D&D. There's lots of stuff there.
Right.
Lots of different fandoms. And there's some generic stuff too, because I'm trying to not just necessarily be geeky.
Yeah.
Even though that's kind of our niche. But
I mean, like a bag of holding can be for anything.
That's
yes.
Right. You can hold anything that you want in it.
Could be a big ass diaper bag.
Yeah, they have lots of pockets, so yes. The big ones for sure. But I have the Kingdom of Dream zones up there with all the castles and the rainbows. I have the apothecaries bags up there, so it's not just geeky themes. There's also some like Halloween-esque themes up there as well. So,
Awesome. So, welcome back to Hell's Bells, run by me today, and hopefully continuing to be run by me. At least the last couple of weeks, last couple of episodes that we've done this. So first, before we get started, one of the things about being a dungeon master is you get to learn from your mistakes. Last time around, I had a little bit of confusion, I think, in the moment about battle because it was getting close to the end of combat, and I feel like I kind of rushed through it, so I wanted to apologize to all my players, unless you guys know that I wasn't trying to kill you. Luckily, you all survived, so it's fine. Everybody's okay.
That fireball, man.
Yeah,
that was almost a TPK.
It was almost a TPK, but it wasn't. That's the good part.
No, yeah, we're doing great. We're still alive.
Yeah, there's some obviously scorched earth going on in the hallway there. I don't know if you guys remember because it's been a little while since we were last here and Hell's Bells, but you came around the corner. We're trying to sneak up on an old woman that was performing some sort of a necromancy ritual on a dead corpse. She essentially heard one of the party members approach, decided to attack the party members with a fireball, and then demand that the party leave their corpses behind for whatever nefarious means that she intended. Luckily, the party barely survived. Barely
that's
survived.
Not a thing.
But that's okay. They did survive. That's the important part. We joined them in the same room in which they had left. We basically ended combat because we were running over a little bit on time, and I was trying to give Grace
my bedtime.
The ability to go to bed. I'm going to steal that time back from you, Grace. Sorry.
What?
Since we started a little bit late today.
You got to tell me these things ahead of time.
Well, I don't know because I didn't know people were going to be late.
I know.
I can't tell you that
time is meaningless.
Sorry, Grace. It's okay. It's all right. But you guys are finished with combat. You are in the room. You have the old woman's corpse who was hiding behind the altar and the dead corpse that she was performing some sort of a ritual on. I don't know if you guys can hear it in your headphones or whether or not people at home can hear it, but there are some sound effects going on. I try to keep the volume, and I'm going to try to keep up on that today too. But you guys quite literally finished battle, and the floor and the game is yours.
Really quick,
Yes.
whose sounds are they? Because we should totally give props to the people whose sounds we are using.
Oh,
also legally we should do that.
These sounds are provided by the wonderful folks over at both Incomputech, Battle Bards,
Shit.
and Tabletop Audio, or Roll20's Jukebox, and those are the sound effects that you guys are hearing today. So, just using what I got. So
yeah.
Yay,
I love
Roll20.
Tabletop Audio.
We had 2 rounds, but we got it. So.
Tabletop Audio is great.
Yeah.
The floor of the room is yours.
Okay, great.
Ladies and gentle sir.
Hey, we just finished and then just ended, right? Like we're not healthy.
Yep.
We're not.
Nope.
Everybody's awake though, right? Like
Yes.
We woke everybody
awake.
up.
I said that you could get a short rest, and then we just kind of left.
Okay.
I was gonna say we did patch our wounds, so to speak.
Okay.
Yes.
So
I let Will know, but just so everybody else knows, Fridays I have my kids, so if you see me disappear, just roll on and skip my turn or whatever. It means I have something going on I gotta go deal with them.
Okay.
Thank you for letting me know.
Parenting? What?
Parenting. Parents don't.
If your turn comes up in combat, Peyton, if your turn comes up in combat, you will take the dodge action should you not be here. Okay.
Perfect.
All right. Obviously, unless a party member goes down, in which case I'm just going to take control of your character and heal someone.
Sounds perfect.
Okay. Oh, there goes Peyton.
Oh no!
I can't do this all the time, you guys.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but we're all the wrong. It's fine. I don't care. We're we're doing great. Okay.
We are all here. That's all that matters.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
No idea
technically
what that
Peyton
was.
just left, but that's okay.
I mean,
Can you hear me and see me now?
We could see, or I can hear you, but I can't see you.
Okay.
You're a little green
my
box.
Discord just like restarted. So.
There it is. How
all right.
Brendan? How's your connection tonight? I know we had issues last week.
Before Detours, all my stuff was working. I am doing battle with Roll20 at the moment, but as long as my voice is coming through, I can respond to the world around me.
Important
Sweet.
step.
Cool.
Great. We're doing great.
All right. So here you guys are in your room.
It looks like I'm like just trying to make sure nobody comes in this door. So I'm just like keeping an eye out, keeping an ear out, just making sure that we're safe.
Okay.
Is
Sarah,
anybody down at the moment?
no one is.
We're good.
No one is unconscious. No one is down. Sarah, would you roll a perception check?
Yes.
Since that's what you're doing.
18.
Does anybody else want to do anything?
I'll check the body.
Do an investigation for me, please.
Are you checking the necromancer or the dead lady?
The lady I'm standing over that we killed. Where's my character sheet?
Well, the figure on the screen is the body that she was practicing necromancy on. So you could check that one,
yes.
or you could check the actual necromancer check.
She's standing right behind it, isn't she?
No, she's down on the ground behind where the current token is on the map with the skull and crossbones on it. That's the dead body she was performing necromancy on. She's on where that rubble is, essentially.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yes, I will check her, the necromancer.
All right. With your investigation, Sarah, you have a message sent to you.
Okay.
Oh, her investigation. I was like, I didn't investigate yet. I see nothing.
Searching her, you pull out a spell book, and it seems to have on the cover of it a little silver skull that almost seems to be the lock.
You should be careful with that.
Yeah.
She may have wards on it.
I'm just gonna stick this in my bag for now. Not even attempt to mess with it, since we're all not feeling so hot at the moment.
It could be valuable to someone, but I wouldn't try to open it right now.
Anything else? Anyone?
Well, Sarah had rolled her perception, so we were kind of waiting.
Yeah, I'm gonna as quietly as I can.
Okay.
Just go over to the party and say there's squeaking coming from the hallway, like wheels, not like a rat. And it's coming closer, so just let's hide or be ready.
Let's do both.
Yeah,
great.
can we
Yeah,
hide
you're
and
right.
be ready?
We can do whatever we want to. I'm just warning you.
Okay. Then everyone that wants to try to hide, roll a stealth. Those of you wearing heavy armor, unfortunately, you have to roll at disadvantage, which is currently Cortana and Sarah.
Yeah, with my scale, man.
That is going to be a 23 on my stealth.
Awesome.
That's a 4.
Luca, you're gonna like basically use this pillar here to kind of hide behind.
Okay.
Oh, awesome! Both of you guys got 4s. So you both kind of run behind the altar, kind of like hit each other, and then realize that there's a dead body there. So it's like maybe not the best hiding spot. So as you are trying to like look around the room for another hiding spot, you guys see a weird looking sight come into view outside of the room.
Weird looking.
What you can make out, all right, I'm going to go ahead and show this to you guys here. It's going to pop up on your screens.
Mm-hmm.
You can make out what appears to be some sort of a four-wheeled cart being
whoa.
dog.
Pause. You made this and then upload it to Roll20 so that way we could see it, a Lego version on our screens. This is amazing.
Yes.
Okay, continue.
He's been working on this so hard.
I'm so excited about this.
Okay,
it's so great.
You see what appears to be some sort of really shaggy, hairy mutt, and behind the mutt seems to be some sort of a humanoid figure in a long brown coat who is sitting on a four-wheeled cart, and piled behind this person is a weird amalgamation, a plethora of things kind of spilling out of the cart. As you guys are like both behind the altar trying to find some place to hide because you both rolled 4s.
When you say 4, do you mean that I'm over there now too?
Yes.
Okay. I'll go back over there.
You did say that you went to tell the
I did. When I went to hide, I meant by the door, but I can be behind I can be over here too. We're good.
Before he came into view. But as you guys like run into each other, stop, turn at the doorway, the cart stops, and the figure's head kind of like turns towards you.
Shit. Does he say anything?
No.
Do I realize that I'm not very well hidden?
You guys are plainly not hidden.
Yeah, we hit each other in the head.
Pretty much, it is looking in your direction.
Does the dog look friendly, or does it look like an aggressive dog?
Do an insight. Yeah, do an insight. I'm gonna have you do your insight at disadvantage though, because right this moment in time, I'm not sure what light source you're using.
Shit, yeah, also... I would have put out the sword if I had it lit.
Yeah. So.
I want to stand right.
Okay. You want to stand right there? Go ahead. Right this moment in time, you're not hearing any sort of like aggressive sounds coming from the dog.
I'm going to like light my the pommel on my weapon.
Okay.
Yeah, so I can see better, and like slowly kind of start like making my way in a very non-threatening way.
Hold on. Can you remind me real quick what the aura on light is?
Let me make it look this up.
I believe it's 20 and 20.
I think so.
There you go.
Okay.
Hey.
Hold on just a minute.
The magic of Roll20.
It's great, isn't it? It's right there. It's all of it.
Let me see if I can turn this on. There, you should see now an aura appear on your character.
Yep.
Does everybody see that?
I see it.
Yep.
Okay, hold on. Let me change the other aura to a different color. So nope, that didn't work. I was trying to get two different colors, but I might have typed in the wrong number. So give me just a minute here. There. Okay. So the pink area is dim light from your character.
Okay.
The yellow is the bright light from your character.
Now he looks kind of like like he's selling something to me.
You don't see anything, Rachel?
Oh, I see it now when I look close. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, that's what I feel like I see, but I'm like
I wanted to be like ops for the poor, like.
What's with the bright light?
Wait, what did you say?
I'm gonna kind of not fully cover it up, but kind of partially cover. Can I reduce it, or is this? I can't remember if the light.
It is what it is. It sounded sort of like he, was very, very quickly said, "What's with the light?"
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought you said put out the light, not. Well, I can't see very well without the light.
I'll tell him my friends are not accustomed to the darkness.
As I slowly step forward, very non-aggressively.
Okay. He doesn't seem to react or move.
What brings you down here, sir?
What brings you down here?
So sassy.
A mission?
What's a mission?
A task we have been sent to finish.
Why does it smell like something just got burned here?
I farted. It was really bad. I'm sorry.
I think I've got something for that. He points to the pile of junk behind him.
What do you got in there?
Would you like to see?
Yes, actually. I would love to see.
Then I'll come closer.
Great.
So the dog kind of turns down the hallway and starts pulling the cart into it. And as it gets closer, you guys can make out a dark gray cowl. And underneath the cowl looks like what appears to be a goblin face. Now, this particular goblin appears to be medium sized. Wearing a very long brown trench coat. But the coat itself moves with the cart, but it doesn't look like the goblin moves with the cart.
What? Can I get close? Can I I don't want him to come all the way into the room. Can I walk up and meet him there? Okay. I want to go check out the wares. Okay. So when you say a medium goblin, you mean he's taller than a regular goblin, or he's normal for a goblin?
Yes, he's taller than, he looks like a normal size person, like a 6 foot tall person.
Okay, and then his cart moves, but he doesn't? Is that what you said?
No, like the coat, the long brown trench coat that seems to be what he's wearing was swaying as the cart got moved into the room, but it didn't look like that was a natural movement.
Anybody feel like there's multiple goblins stacked on top of each other right now? Just out of characters. I don't know in character.
Actually, I was actually gonna keep an eye on that.
I'm so into this.
Notice any strange, not normal movement within the trench coat?
Can I
that
just
there
look
might
in the
be
cart?
a goblin on top of a goblin?
Do a perception. The hood kind of goes back, and you can see the yellow goblin eyes peeking out from underneath the cloak, looking up at you.
I want to approach the dog and be like, "Can I?" And pet.
Don't touch the ride.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
He looks like a nice boy.
The ride.
Oh, jeez.
Hands off.
Can I just like peek in the cart and see if there's anything good in here, or is it all just like junk?
See a collection of odd and end things. Take a look at the picture that I put for you guys. You can make out what appears to be some sort of a pink object. It's got a weird curved handle on the end. It might actually open up. There does appear to be some sort of a blue round thing that's floating off to the side of the cart a little bit, but there's a piece of string or rope attached to the side of the cart there. You can see what appears to be a map hanging out of the cart, potentially a book. There's even some bottles in there.
How do I pull the picture back up?
Like potion bottles or just like a drink bottle?
It should go to your journal,
yeah,
Peyton, and then the mysterious vendor is what it's. Before you really get a chance to look over his entirety of his cart. Look, this isn't exactly like a library. Did you want to buy something?
I mean, I want to know what I'm buying before I look. Or wait, before I buy, I want to see what there is. Sorry, my internet just skipped out on me. Can you do that again?
Here,
how much for the map?
So, Sarah, since you're the closest, you see the hood kind of drop just a little bit, like it lowers by about 6 inches, and then you can hear some whispering, and you can hear 2 different voices whispering.
Yes.
And then the hood rises back up, and somebody says, "What's a map?"
Oh, they don't know what they got. Precious babies.
I'm going to look at the pink handled item. Say, this most certainly is a map. A fine one at that.
The umbrella.
I've seen better, though.
Giplock's not for sale.
The map's not for sale?
No, Giplock! And he points to the pink handled umbrella.
What is for sale in your cart?
What is for sale?
Uh-huh.
Well, the goo block and the freezox and a couple of the dingaboos.
Great. What's he pointing at?
You don't really see him pointing at everything. You just see the coat kind of like puff out at the back every time he like gestures towards something.
Can I figure out what he's talking about, or should I like pick something up?
Oh,
do an insight.
Great.
He's talking about something in his cart.
Great.
Clearly, he has named it something.
He doesn't know what the fuck he's got. Where'd you get all this stuff?
Here and there.
Great.
Are you always so curious?
Yes.
Both here and there. You must be well traveled. Perhaps this is a phraseox, looking at the piece of paper with lines on it, hoping I'm guessing correctly.
Foosbangs.
Oh, that was on the list.
How much for a foos box?
17 grimblets.
Oh, shit.
I
How many
only...
giblets for 1 gold?
What's a gold?
I'll reach into my bag and pull out a gold
It's a
piece.
copper.
Are you actually going to pull out a gold piece or a copper piece like Lucas
I'm
suggesting?
pulling out a copper piece.
Okay.
I'll see him reach into his bag, and I'll retrieve my hand empty-handed and be like, that.
The goblin like squints and takes a look at the coin in your hand, Luca. We don't take Suzox.
Suzox.
I've never seen a goblin as tall as you.
I've never seen a... What are you?
Person?
Never seen one of those.
How long have you been down here?
Where's here?
The sewer.
Hold on a moment. I thought you said you acquired these items here and there. How could you not know what here is?
Here's where we is. The ride in me. Why all you look so beat up?
The stupid lady threw a fire at us, and it wasn't nice.
You could probably go with the fizz bang.
I would love a fizz bang. How much is that?
He kind of you watch for a moment as like the hood itself actually lowers all the way down. And then you hear some more whispering inside. A few moments later, a flap on the back of the actual dark brown coat opens up, and a goblin hand like reaches out and starts digging through like all of the random stuff that's back there. Grabs what looks to be a bottle, and then like comes back into the cloak, and then the head rises back up, and a goblin arm comes out of the arm, and then like holds out a bottle. Fizz bang.
Great. Can I have that? Sorry, it looks what?
It'll cost you 1 doozwhopper.
Great. Can you show me a doozwhopper so I see if I have one in my storage?
Can't show doozwhopper.
Why not? Can't shows doozwhopper.
Doozwhopper is ride. Fizz bang. Doozwhopper.
Okay, your hand's cutting out a little bit. Is doozwhopper way up here?
No, he's like pointing at you.
Oh, I'm a doozwhopper.
No.
Oh. Can I take
Doozwhopper's what's called.
Can I take out a silver piece?
No. Doozwhopper's what called. He points to the dog.
Okay.
Ride.
I ride the doozwhopper.
No.
Doozwhopper
Doozwhopper.
Doozwhopper
is ride.
Is the dog.
Fizz bang is doozwhopper.
Fizz bang's
you
a
have
doozwhopper.
doozwhopper.
I have a dog.
No.
I have a health potion.
She call you by your doozwhopper.
By my name.
No, doozwhopper.
You'll trade me my name for a health potion?
For fizz bang.
I'm Sarah Lynn. Nice to meet you.
Here.
I did it!
Wow.
Woohoo! Okay. Doozwhopper.
Robin is developing a headache, and also she knows that it's 2 goblins on top of each other.
Yep.
I don't know if you saw my perception, but it was pretty high.
Luca's regretting not having some hard alcohol.
I know.
Robin, with that sort of a perception check, when the hood itself actually lowered, you noticed the bottom of the coat sort of open up, and there seems to be some sort of like metal apparatus actually holding the cloak up. You clearly saw 2 goblins like climbing around inside this metal apparatus just momentarily before the cloak. So one of them realized and closed the cloak.
Great. These are so cool. Okay. Can I add a health potion to my inventory, or do you want me to like, smell it or something?
I don't know. What do you want to do with it?
Okay, I've seen a health potion before because I used one recently. Does it look similar to what I had before?
It's about that tall, so approximately the size of a Coke bottle. In fact, if your character knew what a Coke bottle was, it would look exactly like that, but it doesn't say Coca-Cola on it.
Great.
Whatever
Off-brand
writing is on it is been worn off. It's very dirty.
I want to clean it and see if it's the same. I don't know what color a health. I see red in my head when I think of a health potion, but like I don't know if that's canon.
Clean it off. It seems to be more brown.
It's dirty.
But it could also be the fact that maybe the bottle is colored brown.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, great.
So I'm going to take my bow and
Sarah
kind of
Lynn,
wrap it over myself.
You gonna drink your fizz bag?
Oh shit! This is more fun now. Hold on. I don't know. Can I? Can I do like an intelligence check just to see like if I want?
Describe to me how this is going to play out for your particular character.
Okay, in my head, I'll go. Okay, I have this thing. It only cost me a drink. Only cost me my name. There's clearly 2 of them in there, but they seem like they're not that well put together. So it might just be like some sort of fizzy drink, or it could just heal me. It also could hurt me, but I'm not doing that bad. So, I mean, I don't want to really insult them, so I guess I should do it. But maybe I shouldn't, because maybe I should just do it later, have somebody look at it. So that's what's going through my head while I'm thinking about it.
I'm going to reach into your...
As you're doing that, you do notice that it's got some condensation, so it is kind of cool in it. Potentially looks sort of refreshing.
Okay.
Go ahead, Pete. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you
off. I'll use my Mind Link ability to let her know that I do still have 1 spell slot available to heal.
Great.
If, like, because having seen it be like, hey, like, drink this mysterious drink, I'm going to be like, hey, if it hurts you, I can heal you still.
So it's not to heal me because I'm feeling bad, it's to heal me in case it...
I would just save it if, in case we needed it before healing you.
All right. Hell, yeah, I'll drink the fizzy whiz bang.
Okay. You drink it and it tastes cool and refreshing. Please advance your character to 3rd level.
What?
With all a full rest incorporated.
No way.
Wow.
I like these. This is so good. Where'd you get this from?
Here and there.
Okay.
I had some more.
How many more?
3.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
How do you describe the
Guys,
good feeling of
I feel so good right now. I feel stronger. I feel more alive. You should try this shit.
After drinking the entire bottle, Cortana, you realize that like all of her bruises that are on her face and her body just seem to like meld away. Like as like the last gulp goes down, she looks completely refreshed.
Feeling extremely hurt right now myself. I'm gonna look up.
You has Doozwhopper?
Cortana. Doozwhopper. Doozwhopper Cortana. Is Doozwhopper.
Ride. Sarah Lynn.
Cortana. Cortana.
Doozwhopper more than that.
Cortana Redlock.
I said good to meet you afterwards if you want.
A few moments later, the head doesn't go down this time, you notice, but you do see the goblin arm come out of the back, grab another bottle after rooting around inside, come back, and then like out of the chest, there's a random goblin arm that's like holding out the bottle.
I'll reach for it and take a drink.
And advance your character to level 3.
I shall approach and open my hands out in a sweeping gesture, saying, "Look at it, Twardowski. Doozwhopper.
Doozwhopper is doos for use."
That was such a doozy
Carries
thing to say.
with it that name. You still see the goblin arm reach out, but this time it pulls out a red bottle.
Oh, you had a different one.
And then it comes out the right-hand arm. By the way, the hands that are in these sleeves, the hands disappear, but the sleeves themselves never droop. So they're just hanging there, and then there's a moment where a hand comes out of the sleeve, and it hands you a bottle.
I would thank them, and having no reservation, I would take a hearty swig.
Your hearty swig is met with the ability to advance your character to level 3, and a very fiery aftertaste.
It's a spicy level 3.
Their insight is truly impressive, I would say. It's got quite the punch to it.
Fizz bangs just make better what's inside.
I'm going to approach cautiously. Because I'm much less trusting than my compatriots, but I am Robin. So at this point, I have put my bow over my shoulder like I do, but I'm still holding the arrow.
Dews Whopper plus sticky. And he points at the arrow.
I'm going to have a flash where I actually, give him the sticky, but I'll hand it to him.
It takes the arrow in one hand and it withdraws inside the sleeve as the goblin arm comes out the back, reaches around, grabs another brown bottle, and then out the opposite hand that took the arrow is brought the fizz bang.
I'm gonna sip it first.
You're
level
fully
2.5. Oh.
I'll wait like 5-10 minutes. Make sure I don't feel.
Look, we're all
myself.
going down.
I know, but I'm not trusting.
Aww.
I don't trust this. So
thank you for your purchases. Must be going now.
Wait.
Have lots of here and there's to go.
Wait, what's your Dews Whopper?
Has none.
What about your other one?
What other one?
Like that one.
Has to be going now.
Okay, bye.
What was his name?
Doesn't have one.
He has none.
Maybe that is his name. We don't know. I should have tried to trade something for his Dews Whopper. Fuck.
He's not quite gone. He's turned the wagon around.
Good.
And he started to head
Okay,
out.
I'm going to take out... What do I have? I'm going to take out... shit. Oh, I have pocket bacon. I'm going to take out my pocket bacon. And say...
That you hear this.
Do you want?
You hear this kind of like from the dog.
Okay.
And the goblin... You watch the cloak, the hood of the cloak, kind of like fall down in front and then open up and back, and you see two eyeballs peeking out like backwards towards you because the cart is fully turned around.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have more than one, I think. I think I have 3 slices. I don't know. And so I say, trade for Dews Whopper?
Who's Dews Whopper?
Well, I have 3 pieces, so whoever wants one can trade for a Dews Whopper.
Ride wants one.
Ride's name is Ride?
Ride's Dews Whopper is Ride.
Great. So I'll give the dog the bacon.
The hand reaches out, like takes it, and then like takes it inside the cloak.
Anybody else?
Don't has one.
Don't has one is Dews Whopper?
Don't has one is Dews Whopper.
Hey, here's a bacon. What about the other one? Anybody else?
What other one?
Just any. Do you want 2? I'll just need 2 names.
What other one?
Okay, great. Here you go.
Casey.
Got him.
Making a note.
You guys have officially met my mysterious vendor. Don't has one.
And what other one?
what other one?
And Ride.
And I have notated all of this on the character sheet because that's awesome.
Yep.
This is the most creative way I could possibly come up with the fact that your dungeon master just recently learned because a spellcaster has fireball doesn't mean he should use it.
Yeah. There's a reason that they're CRs. Okay. Well, thank you for that. 2 goblins and a dog.
Don't forget for this particular level to make sure you take maximum hit points for this.
I was just about to ask that, but I wanted to wait till we were like done with the interaction.
Yeah.
Okay. Hit points.
At this maximum hit points. If anybody picks up like an archetype, I would like to know that information before we continue too much further.
I do have a question.
Yes.
Okay. I have 3. I think I have 3 options for my pact as a warlock at 3rd level.
Yes.
I don't know if there's others in other books.
Yes.
Are there others in other books?
Yes.
Okay. Here's my question. I'm kind of leaning towards Pact of the Blade specifically because I have Stingray. But I don't think that I can use Pact of the Blade with Stingray. Like it can't like appear and disappear because it says that I can't can't affect an artifact or a sentient weapon in this way. So I don't think that Stingray counts, but it would be cool.
Let me take a look at that.
Okay.
So what is you took Hexblade, right?
Yeah.
So I want to say that it applies to any. No, it's the opposite way. Never mind.
Okay. Yeah, so the thing about Hex Warrior is that if I touch a weapon, I can use my Charisma instead of Strength or Dexterity. And then if I gain Pact of the Blade, then it benefits to every Pact weapon I can conjure.
I got those two parts reversed.
But it's the I don't know if I can conjure Stingray because he's sentient.
For this particular incident, I would like to stick with the rules as written.
Okay.
So you're not going to be able to pocket dimension and resummon Stingray.
Okay.
You can perform the ritual to have it formulate as your pact weapon. Just the conjuring of it, part of it is,
okay.
I believe what they mean by you can't affect a sentient weapon or artifact.
Okay, so I can pick it as my pact weapon, but I can't like put it away. It's always with me, which is fine.
Correct. You can stow it and draw it like a normal weapon, but you don't just summon it to your hand.
Okay, cool.
Like that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Spiritual weapon, yay!
I think that's essentially what it means. So.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
Okay. I'll note that in my character sheet.
Yeah. So you cannot dismiss the weapon, shunting it into an extra dimensional space, and it appears whenever you create your pact weapon thereafter. Can't affect an artifact or sentient weapon in this way. I believe that paragraph or that's
is just talking about that little bit where I put it away.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Because I think if you weren't allowed to perform the ritual to it, it would be in the previous paragraph.
Okay.
And I'm okay with reading it that way.
So does not summoning does not work with Stingray. Okay.
Thank you, Brendan.
Yep.
Okay, so then I guess then I would like to choose. I don't know. How does that work? So I can pick Stingray. Well, what else does it do? Disappears. So can I throw it at something and then get it back again? Does that work? Or is it...
if the weapon has a thrown property. As in a scimitar, they don't have a thrown property. You can throw it at something, but we're going to have to figure that out as you do it, because throwing non-thrown weapons is...
Yeah, is it a little different. Okay, so I'll look more into Pact of the Blade, but I wanted to know if I could do that with Stingray.
As far as I'm concerned, you can make him your pact weapon.
Okay.
It's one of the reasons why I gave you the sword.
Yeah.
The other thing with this one is because I'm essentially allowing the long rest, your Hexblade long rest feature, you can declare to be Stingray as of now.
Okay.
That you can use.
Yeah, because I can do the Hex Warrior. Cool. So I'd like to do that.
Yes.
Because that's one more than before.
Yeah, I figured you would.
Awesome. Okay. Cool. Sweet. I added my health. I get one more spell now. Woo!
Anything special that you're taking, Robin?
I get my class archetype at this point, which is what we discussed earlier.
send me a message if you don't want it to be revealed to party members.
Okay.
It's a secret.
Will do.
Well,
Hey,
I'm not trying to force anybody to do anything.
No, I know.
They don't want to say out loud.
Peyton, you've played a warlock before on Roll20 or just in general?
I've played a warlock before twice. Well, no, I haven't played one on Roll20.
Okay.
But
all of my spells are at second level now, so I was wondering if there was a way to like automatically do that because warlocks are weird.
When you cast it, it should just ask you what level you want to cast it at.
Only if you've taken it from the compendium. If you've put it in there yourself for some reason.
No, I drag and drop.
Okay. Then when you click on the spell, it should ask you at what level.
Okay.
Then you should be able to select that it's level 2.
I'm not casting this. I just want to see.
Okay. And then click on Witch Bolt itself.
No, that's
word.
just the damage.
It didn't pop up with a thing that said what level?
No. Oh, Hex did though. Okay. So maybe Witch Bolt doesn't do anything cool at higher levels?
Its initial damage goes up at higher levels, not its continued. No.
It might be because you're a warlock and it just does it automatically.
No, because it made me choose on Hex.
Grace, I'm going to mess around with your character sheet. Give me a second.
Okay. No touching.
Just give me a second here. Because I believe at higher level for Witch Bolt, it should say that it does additional damage. That doesn't for some reason.
Is Witch Bolt the one that, like, once you hit them, you can just, like, choose to constantly hit them? Is that
I'm done with your character sheet, Grace.
Okay.
So for some reason, the at higher levels isn't in the compendium on Witch Bolt. So you might actually have to go in and edit Witch Bolt itself to put the at higher levels portion in.
I can do that.
On Roll20. I think that might help you.
Witch Bolt might not even be in the compendium. That one I might have had to put in myself.
That's probably what it is.
Okay, cool. I'll fix it.
Which is William.
Uh-oh. You know, I don't do this on purpose, but now I'm in the dungeon master seat on the recording.
Weird.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry. Clicked on the wrong thing.
Oh.
How dare you?
Well, people were sending me messages, and I was trying to read the messages. And
sure.
I clicked on the wrong channel. So yes, that's what it is. The at higher levels in your particular Witch Bolt is missing, Grace.
Okay, I'll fix it.
So, yeah.
At higher levels increases by 1d12.
D12, yep.
So if I go here, and then that, and then at higher levels, plus d12.
Would you guys also like to take the break a little early while we're doing this?
That actually works.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's take our break as you guys are leveling up and so on and so forth.
Good.
You guys feel free to use the dead air.
Do you have Volos out there?
Volos?
Oh, Grammy.
I've got it figured out though.
Okay.
Sweet.
No.
So you kind of sort of checked the body over of the dead lady.
Okay.
And you found a spell book.
Oh. I missed that.
Cortana found the spell book.
Nice. Okay. And then did we check the dead? I don't know if the dead lady's important or like a noble and I don't know if I would know that, but I guess I'll ask Cortana. Like, Cortana, you know all the important people. Is she one of them?
So I needed my mic because it got loud for a second.
Some people.
Say that one more time.
I said, hey, you know all the important people. Is she one of them?
Is she one of them?
Do an investigation.
Can I help her since
history
I asked?
or investigation?
Let's do an investigation.
Okay. She's got a cool token thing.
You're not at disadvantage though, so but
I always take the left one.
As a result, unfortunately, this corpse has been here too long, and she had started some of the ritual, so any sort of identifying characteristics of it are gone. The Emmy can't tell.
Okay.
I don't know. This body is a little too disfigured. I don't recognize the person.
Well, hopefully she's not important. I mean, everybody's important, but I hope nobody important's looking for her.
Yeah, geez.
Her family is important.
I know. I'm sorry. I spoke badly.
You know what, Sarah? You're going to hell.
I already am.
Is there
descent into Avernus?
Is there on her clothing? I realize it's probably kind of beat up, but is there any sort of insignia?
What if she's naked? Oh no.
The tattered remains of her clothing give you an indication that she was probably put in some sort of a robe before put up here.
Okay. I'm going to make a mental note to be looking out for, I don't know, clothes that might...
To freshen up your wardrobe?
No, to report to families so they can have some closure.
Clothes, sure.
Cortana, I'm just turning off your aura for right now. I imagine that during the dungeon you're going to be doing the whole light pommel cover, light pommel cover thing.
It's hanging from my hip at the moment, so the light is on, and I can just reach down and put my hand over the pommel.
If you ever want to indicate that it's on, then I believe that you have access to the basic side of the token and just type in the Aura 1, the 20 foot, and then Aura 2, 40 foot. Go to the advanced side, and you can click the Aura C.
Do it your damn self.
Yeah.
Right?
How do I do that?
I said at all, Grace. Thanks.
I know. If you go to your character...
No, go to your token.
Your token.
All right.
Click on your token. There's two little wheels that kind of pop up to the bottom left-hand side. One of them looks like a gear.
Yes.
Click on that, and on the basic side of it, there's a Aura 1, Aura 2. If you put 20 foot into Aura 1 and 40 into Aura 2 and hit save changes, it pops up with this.
Like that?
Yep.
Like I just did. Wait.
Yep.
And then if you zero them out and hit save changes, it turns it off.
Sometimes what I'll do is I'll make them be transparent so they still exist, but then you don't see them, and then you can just change the color instead of typing in the numbers every time. That just is easier for me. Because my sword has the same thing.
Yeah, but you can see in the dark.
Yeah, but you can't, so I make my sword be cooler. Ha
All right. So where were we headed?
I think we're just doing a board clear. Oh, those are white.
Yeah, we need to make sure there's no innocents being tortured down here that we can free. We've already found one, and we found one we couldn't save. So I feel
I want to go here, and I've got my bow kind of in front of me like this, like a cop does with their gun, but I've got it with my bow.
Okay.
Ready?
All right.
Great.
Kind of the gun and flashlight thing. Like I'm just looking out.
Well, let's just keep on keeping on.
You guys had come through the passage to the north to get here. There is a passage to the south.
I'm kind of going more along the wall as we travel.
There's a door directly to your south there, Robin, and as you can see around the corner, a set of stairs lead up towards another wooden door.
Look at just move my character, guys. This is awesome.
Yay! So where do we want to go?
Well, I still have
$50 make it pay.
$50 every day.
I heard.
I'm paying to the south.
I heard Lucas say something, but I didn't catch it. You cut out.
Oh, sorry. Well, Meta, while I have access to my character sheet, can I please roll a perception at this door?
Sure,
that
absolutely.
I'm standing next to?
Do it to it.
All right, so I can get one. Can I get one in?
One roll. Yay! Roll 20 works for Brendan. Quiet
Yes.
behind the door. You don't hear any screams or any sounds of battle. It sounds quiet.
Step back and say, there is a door up that way, but I didn't hear anything behind it.
Does this have hinges on this side that I can see?
This door opens away from you.
Okay. I want to grab whatever handle is on it and kind of try to quietly push.
All right, do stealth. Oh, there you go.
I will have my scimitar out.
You push the door open just a few inches and kind of peek through the opening. As you peek into the room, you can see a small, uninteresting looking rat just kind of like moving around the room. Seems to be looking for food.
Okay. I'm going to quietly edge along in.
Okay.
And just try to, my
upon
pose
entering
around the corner.
room, the rat tries to like get away from you.
Smart.
Okay. Peeking around the corner.
Peek around the corner. You can tell that the hallway goes down about 40 feet before it descends down a set of stairs, and you can't quite make out like what's around the corner there. It bends a little bit too.
So I'll kind of turn so everybody can hear me and tell them it's a reasonably long hallway, but it looks like it goes down, which means potentially more trudging through the water.
Oh, that too.
So do we want to get wet again, or do we want to check out the other door?
I feel like eventually, no matter where we're gonna go, we'll probably get wet again.
I mean, probably.
Dry.
So, do we want to go down? Finish this course?
Just continue the way we're going.
All right. So quietly to like in between these squares, but just so I can see down the corner.
Okay.
Hey guys, wait up!
The hallway seems to continue and get a little bit skinnier. You can tell that the bottom 2 feet of the floor is covered in water.
I knew it! I will go to the edge of the water-ish. I can't quite get there.
That's fine. As you move to the edge of the water, you can make out that the hallway gets quite skinnier. You're probably going to have to turn sideways to shimmy through there, and you can make out a door.
Does it look like my companions can make it through there with their armor on?
It looks like you could probably all make it through there with your armor on. It's, like I say, turn sideways, kind of suck it in a little bit, and have to shimmy.
Okay. Because there's no way we're going into underwaters where they have to take their armor off to get through.
Nope.
That's not
from where you're standing, you can't tell whether or not the water gets any deeper.
Gotcha. So I'll let them know we're getting wet.
Yeehaw.
Might we?
And I will step carefully, just a little bit at a time to test the depth.
Wait,
as you go down the
got my
hallway,
bow up here.
as you go down the hallway, the water does not seem to rise above the 2-foot mark.
Okay. So I want to, as quietly as I can, sloshing, get to this door.
Yeah. Okay.
And Does it open in or out? Like toward me or?
Opens away from you again.
Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing. Just kind of peek through, if I can.
Sure. Try to do stealth.
My light is out.
That's not as good as last time. That's okay
though. You can make out a short hallway that opens up into about a 15 by 15 room. It is flooded and rubble-strewn tunnels lead to and from this room. One of the tunnels is the tunnel in which you are currently occupying.
Okay.
4 rotting wooden beams rise from the murky water to brace the ceiling here.
Rotting.
There is rubble piled in the northwest corner.
Okay.
Can I hear anything?
Perception check. Dripping sounds of water, and your companions behind you.
Okay. What were we gonna say?
I just highlighted the fact that he said rotting.
Oh.
These particular beams are rotting, yes.
Okay.
You were gonna ask?
Any notable discoveries down there?
Some rotting beams and a pile of rubble. That's about all I can see from here. So I will go to about here.
Okay.
And check it out.
Peek around the corner.
Yeah. Both corners, kind
of. Looking to your left just gives you a large view of the room with the 4 beams in it.
Okay.
The room itself is flooded. Looking to your left and down the hallway, you can tell that there's another room down there, as well as what appears to be some sort of stone sarcophagus.
Ooh. I may have found a tomb, you guys.
Cool.
That's worth getting my shoes wet for.
Should we continue down that way?
I'll start over.
Yes.
So very, very attempting to be quiet.
Before you get about halfway down the hallway itself, you begin to smell rot and decay. The water itself turns a little bit darker and a little more murky. Just letting you know, as you get closer and closer to this particular room. This is about a 15-foot square room. The murky, foul-smelling water surrounds an open stone sarcophagus resting in the middle of this crypt.
I want to declare that I am hyper alert right now and expecting anything to happen.
Anything can happen.
I want to step right here. Actually, right here.
As you step 5 feet into the room and then begin to shift off to your left-hand side, your toe smacks something in the water itself and kind of pushes it. It feels like stone and potentially might be part of the lid to the sarcophagus. It seems to be submerged in the water.
You stub your toe.
So, what do I see? Is this carved? Are there any?
As you look, kind of like inside the thing,
I'll be right there. Go.
There is some sort of black sludge just lining the bottom of the sarcophagus. You imagine that this is probably the remains of whatever creature was inside of here. The dampness and time have turned it into this rotting sludge.
Well. But I mean, the sarcophagus itself, does it look ornate in any? Like it was ornate. It probably wouldn't be now, but.
There does not appear to be any sort of carvings that you can make out, but if you want to do an investigation. There's 2 feet of water in this room. You begin to shift towards the west end of the sarcophagus, the left-hand side of the room, looking to see if there's any sort of images or carvings put on this end of the sarcophagus. When you realize that the lid to the sarcophagus, the second half, is also located here, and it feels like there's some sort of carving potentially on the lid. If you could pull the pieces of the lid out of the water, you might be able to tell what was carved onto the lid.
Hey, help me lift this. I want to see if this might be an important sarcophagus.
I don't want to speak for Cortana, but I bet she would help because I think she's fairly strong.
She can move into the room and out of the way of Luca.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll gladly cover their efforts.
Okay.
Cool.
Robin, you find that the 5 feet to your east there contains the last piece of the lid of the sarcophagus. It's been broken into 3 pieces. Picking up the middle piece seems to be like the chest and abdomen area of some sort of a muscled warrior. The first part that you stepped on seemed to be the legs and feet of said warrior. And the final piece there to the north of the sarcophagus seems to be the screaming mouth of some sort of a barbarian. That's the carving that was on this particular sarcophagus lid.
So Cortana, do you recognize this?
What am I looking at?
The lid of the sarcophagus, which has like a muscly looking barbarian who is yelling.
Do I recognize this?
Do a history, Cortana.
Let me make sure I'm not normal. History. Yeah.
This carving does not reflect any sort of a barbarian hero that you can recall.
Does it match any of the symbols on the doors we've seen?
No. The likeness does not resemble any of the carvings on the doors. This one is clearly unarmored and wielding an axe. The ones that you have seen, one was in a robe, one was in black plate mail. I believe the other one was also heavily armored.
I don't recognize it, but it doesn't look like any of the gods. Or the false gods, I should say.
No. I don't think so either. I think whoever's sarcophagus this is just... It's strange that it's down here, though. I mean, this is the sewer system.
Baldur's Gate is old, but there's always something before there was a city, and there could have been catacombs.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he made it very long.
Before, of like crypts before the city was built on top of it.
So, looking at this sarcophagus and the figure on it, would I have any inclination to think that this person was more influential, more well known because they have like a carved sarcophagus as opposed to just like a wood box?
Ancient cultures would only put this kind of time and effort into honoring warriors of renown, especially because he's not wearing armor. He seems to be a barbarian. He probably was an ancient warrior of some clan or some group of people that lived in the area. It's really hard to say.
Okay. No worries. I'm just gonna make note of the figure for later in case I recognize it. I don't want to disturb it any further. Actually, kind of putting it back together made me feel better. The dead should rest in peace.
Do you want to try to put the lid on the sarcophagus? It is in 3 pieces.
if possible. I realize it's broken and...
Does anyone have the mending cantrip?
Yeah, wait, I think so. Spells. Shit! I did not take the mending cantrip.
Nope, neither did I.
You can try to position it on the sarcophagus if you'd like.
I mean, as best we can. Yeah.
Okay. Give me a wisdom check.
Wisdom check. Hey!
Working together, you can sort of get the three pieces of the sarcophagus lid to rest upon the sarcophagus itself without actually falling in. And as such, Robin, you have inspiration.
Hey!
Ooh. I haven't had inspiration.
Ever? You poor child.
As you lay the last piece of the sarcophagus lid into place, the lid itself kind of seals down, and then you watch as just a moment the cracks in the lid themselves seal themselves shut.
Oh no.
I did a good thing. I feel good about this. I'm very happy.
Okay, but
we're in the sewer, and I'm
if
happy.
it healed, did the thing inside heal as well? I don't want to know. I'm way down the hall, but like,
you can open the sarcophagus and find out.
I am not part of this. I'm back up in case something comes on along our backside.
That was interesting. Should we open it up and see if something else happens?
No. We need to let whoever this is rest. This is a blessing. We have just done a good thing, and we should leave it alone.
So certain.
We're down here to stop cultists from doing their weird shit. Let's not be doing weird shit, too.
This could be part of their weird shit, for all we know.
They may have tried to defile it for some reason, but I would try to rectify that.
Oh, I think we did rectify it.
Sorry.
It feels like we did. I think we should just leave it alone. But I will leave the room if someone wants to tamper with it, but I won't be a part of it. I'm going to go down here.
do.
I want nothing to do with that.
Well, if no one else is interested, then I certainly have nothing that I want to do with this sarcophagus by myself.
Sweet.
I'm more of a team participant.
Wipe our hands of that one. Let's keep going, guys.
Alright, so it looks like we have to trudge back. There's nothing
Trudge,
else down
trudge.
here, I don't think. Trudge. We're trudging.
We're trudging.
That was the best scene in Knight's Tale.
To trudge.
To trudge. The slow walk of a man who has nothing left.
Come on, you're
such a good movie.
hecking in the way. Come on. Don't
So
show your
good.
butthole to people.
Hi, cat butt.
Sorry.
Rocket
Come
butt.
on. That's
Rocket
right.
Tubby.
That rocket butt. Mm-hmm.
I love it. Okay.
Do we want to just leave it open? I mean, if we really want to seal it away, we could knock one of these poles down.
We could. But we don't know what that would do to the city above.
Good point. Let's just leave it.
Sinkhole.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to be causing chaos and drawing attention to ourselves, honestly.
I'm only concerned about half of that statement.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Wait. The chaos part or the tension part?
Oh, I love the tension. Don't you?
No.
No,
I fly under the radar.
we requires us to slide under the radar, as my good friend just said.
What a curious way to live.
Oh. Sometimes the best
radar
goes unnoticed.
What's radar? Echolocation, like what fish? The bigger fish use.
But if you're always under the radar, how will anyone know of your deeds, good or bad?
We know our own deeds, and that's enough for us.
True.
What a truly curious way to live. How does that pay?
It pays well because
to watch over us.
Yeah, we get some funding from doing good deeds.
I have a protector who watches over me, and her opinion matters very much to me.
If the good things that I did were known, then they wouldn't happen anymore.
Your line of employment seems peculiar.
Thank you.
I would say your line of employment is peculiar. I mean, we got 3 against 1 here, so...
You're the weird one. Get out.
No.
I can't argue against simple mathematics, so...
I was distracted, so I got behind.
It's okay.
Are you at a door?
Yes, I'm peeking through the door.
Okay.
Are you trying to do so stealthily, Robin?
Probably, yes.
I will...
I am very cautious.
Before she opens the door, cover my pommel, and I will use my action to say, if there's danger, you can speak to me this way.
So you
talking to your sword?
Robin?
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'll connect to Robin at the moment, so that you can speak to me, and let us know if there's anything we need to watch out for.
You can see down about 30 feet what appears to be some sort of a stone altar, as well as the room opens up. You can just glimpse what appears to be a set of stairs to descend further into the dungeon.
No.
There are stairs. I will mentally, because I have this thing now. There are stairs that descend. They descend, you guys.
Woohoo! Are we descending into Avernus? No.
I don't know, but
not in the basement of this fucking
Is that kind of funny? It's
massage
ascent
parlor.
into Avernus, but technically we descend into Avernus.
It is descendant, isn't it?
Anytime I hear that word, I'm just gonna be like, yeah.
Maybe we're from the depths of hell and we're going upwards to the first layer.
Descent.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Down.
What are you thinking? Jeez.
Down into hell.
Okay, good. I'm glad I'm not a demon.
Out
Great.
of character. That is why I'm here. So I want to check this floor out first, because I think that we should. We came down here for cultists and we haven't seen any.
Okay.
Yeah, we did. We killed them.
Saw past tense in the very literal application of the term.
Like 2.5 weeks ago.
Well, we saw a necromancer, but I don't think we identified if she may have been wearing cult
Nope, you're
garb.
right. We don't know anything about
We
any
have
cults.
no idea.
How would I even know what a cult garb looks like? I don't know.
Right?
All right.
I don't know.
So you're gonna go check this floor out?
Didn't we kill those other people that had that guy that could pay me if I walk him home?
Yeah.
We did.
Kill Gesso?
Yeah, we didn't. Yeah, we killed. We didn't kill him, but we killed his bodyguards.
His captors. Yeah.
That one.
Jailers.
They technically weren't cultists? Question mark.
They were not. But I don't know if we asked that question, but we're thinking that they're not, because obviously we didn't ask. I'm going to.
Alrighty then.
Quietly peek this way.
All right.
Not so quietly peek this way.
This dry, partially collapsed room contained a stone altar with humanoid skulls and bones piled around it. The top of the altar is covered with dozens of half-melted candles made of black wax, all currently unlit.
Telepathic. There are candles. They're not lit. This might be a ritual room of some sort.
So I know some warlocks take things like thaumaturgy. I was gonna try to sneakily like just light the candles to scare you, but I didn't take it, so I cannot.
That's awesome.
Fuck!
That would have been great.
Just like, shh.
I'm really on edge now because we might have just found a cultist room.
Any reservations to me using this?
What are you using?
What's that?
Don't use the altar. Don't use the altar.
I'm not going to use the altar, but activate it to see what its properties are.
No!
Why would you do that?
Can you see the properties without activating them?
I've already expressed that part of my reason coming down here is to inquire into the occult nature of things. This seems to be on theme with the broken mask that you let me acquire as evidence.
You can take some candles, but you can't start a new ritual on the altar.
You said this was rubble up here?
It appears to be, yes.
If they were to take a candle, that's a good idea, and I'll put out my light on my pommel and pick up a candle and use a candle as a light.
You can't hide. It'll burn you.
Source instead of.
As you can, just green eerie light. I do believe that I just put a token on the floor that you can see a green token.
I mean, it's under Luca.
It is green and it is shining.
Okay.
As a result, you can now read words in common written on the wall here.
Wait, did the light? Wait. Did the light come from when Cortana lit the candle?
Yes, the green light is coming from the candle itself. The words are written in green ink that only appear in this light of this candle. It appears.
It's like a blue light.
What does it say?
It is written, "Rise and be counted."
What does that mean? Rise and be counted?
Are you going to say that in character?
Yeah, I said that out loud. What does that mean?
As you say it, the bones themselves begin to knit themselves together. You start to see 3 skeletons appear.
Fuck!
They are standing to the north. After a few seconds, they have knitted themselves together.
Within those few seconds, can
I
I'm sorry, what was that? Hold on.
No, let Rachel shoot saying something.
Okay, go ahead, Robin.
They're right in front of me, because I was looking that way. Seeing skeletons, can I use my action? I know that's only a few seconds.
To do what?
To
shoot a bow at them.
I did say I was hyper alert, so this light comes out from me, and my eyes glimmer, and 2 incorporeal wings sprout from my back. This has never happened before. But I am burning with divine energy right now. Because there are skeletons in front of me. And it took me by surprise.
We've been with you for a while, but we have not seen this before.
I have not seen this before.
What? Okay, I'm ready.
That is what I wanted to do in that moment.
Okay. Now there's a green eerie light as well as a bright white radiant light and a set of kind of translucent wings coming off of Robin. The skeletons have not moved. Cortana, all 3 of them are looking at you with their cold, burning red eyes.
Count them.
I'm going to yell for Sarah Lynn and say, Sarah Lynn, you might want to get over here.
Oh, okay, I'll be right there.
Get over here. The skeletons begin to shamble in your particular direction.
Oh my
Cortana,
before they all start to move and get that far, can I be like, wait, stop? Like, wait.
As soon as you say
I'll go
wait,
freak out to be like,
as soon as you say wait, the first skeleton kind of like is in mid-step and freezes. All 3 skeletons just freeze in like a mannequin-style pose, like half stepping, half not.
I also didn't make it that far and would be doing the same thing down the hallway.
I'm gonna say skeletons over there, and I'm gonna point towards like right here.
The skeletons all shuffle over here.
Okay.
Cortana,
what? Oh, not me. Sorry.
I'll yell back down. Okay, it's safe now, but there's some skeletons that formed and are now listening to me.
Huh? What magic are you?
Cortana.
As being like a life cleric, this is kind of like freaking me out because I'm.
You are currently a life cleric that is commanding the undead.
Yes.
Dun dun dun.
I would say that this is kind of like polar opposites.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is like polar opposite of me. I'm like.
Yeah,
I do believe Luca is trying to say something to you.
Cortana, are you aware of the definition of irony?
Why is that?
You don't want me to test out the properties of it, yet you seem quite capable of doing it yourself. Bravo!
Test out the properties of what?
The altar. What did you presume I was going to do when I had asked if I could activate it to test its properties?
I didn't tell you anything. That was Sarah Lynn that
from down the hall.
from down the hall.
My ire is misplaced. I apologize. Sarah Lynn, are you aware?
Yes, nobody should touch these candles. Nobody should touch this table. Why do we have skeletons in our party now? Stop it.
Well, there's that saying on the wall there. When I lit the candle, because I was like, figured it'd be easier to use a candle as a light source.
I have a sword that glows.
The words appeared, and when I read them asking if anybody knew what that meant, these things came out of the ground or formed themselves.
The ceiling is only 8 feet high in here, Robin.
Oh. Then I'm going 8 feet.
Yeah, you're off the ground like 3 inches right now. How tall is your character?
It's fine.
Boom.
I couldn't do this before.
I can do it now.
I'm letting you know that there is a limit to the ceiling in this.
Okay. I do want to do this because I don't like skellies. Whoa! I really don't like skeletons.
Which skeleton are you attacking?
This one right here.
Okay. That's clearly going to hit that skeleton.
Yes.
Plus 3 radiant damage.
So you did a grand total of 8, 9, 10, 11?
11.
That particular skeleton just after the arrow hits it. Destroyed. The other skeletons, though, do not move to defend themselves.
Oh.
Huh.
I think I pretty much, I don't know. They listen to me, but I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Hey, come here. They don't listen to me. They only listen to you.
I'm gonna tell them.
Hold on, please.
Oh.
Give me just a moment.
Okay.
Need to look at something real quick.
Darn it.
Thank you very much. Carry on. Do you have any questions about that, Brendan? I believe you should have an option on your character sheet.
Oh.
I had a question about how to roll it.
It should on your character sheet cross like the top.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. Yes. Where it says public or 2. Thank you.
Yep.
Sorry, we're figuring out some technical difficulties with
all
Roll20.
good.
Carry on. What were you saying, Pete?
Oh, I was gonna after they didn't listen to her. I was gonna double check and just tell them step forward.
Wait, metagame or not metagame this, but like in character metagame this. Tell them to listen to me and see if they listen to me.
If I'll point to Sarah Lynn, if she tells you something, do what she says.
Step forward.
The skeletons do not move.
My wings and incorporeal form and everything fade. I come down to the floor.
Okay.
Robin, I'm gonna have to talk to you about this later, because what the fuck?
I don't know, but that felt really good.
I'll turn to Luca and be like, "What? Why are you taking the candle?"
You took one.
Well, yeah, I'm just, like wondering, like.
Please check Roll20. Everyone.
Oh, okay.
Except for Luca. But go ahead, Cortana.
Oh, well, you look like you're trying to do it sneakily.
You took one. You also lit one. I've said.
I know. I just was saying, you made it look like you were trying to sneakily take one. Why wouldn't you just outright grab it?
Because we shouldn't take these things. We shouldn't have them. We shouldn't have the altar. We shouldn't have the candles. We shouldn't have the skeletons.
Sarah Lynn has said as much. I thought it would be upsetting if I did it.
Yes.
Publicly.
Put it back. You put it back too. Both of you.
I'll put mine back if you put yours back.
Let's put the skeletons back where they belong as well.
Skeletons, go back where you came from.
The skeletons begin to shuffle back to this particular spot.
You are
next to Robin.
I'll be like, you are dismissed, and see if they like.
Fall and don't be counted.
They're just standing there.
Put the candle back.
I'll put my candle back. And I'll walk up to one of the skeletons and take my warhammer.
Are you putting your candle out?
Oh, I just set it back down.
I'll go up and like snuff it out.
Upon snuffing it out, the skeletons crumble into bones.
Well, that was interesting.
We don't play with things in cult land, you guys.
I'm an occult investigator. That's specifically what I do.
There's bad guys. I don't know you. But I don't want you in charge of skeletons either.
But I've given you reason to mistrust your safety around me.
You're just shady.
Of course.
No, that's bad. And you think we're all weird, so there's something going on here.
I think your unwillingness to be recognized for what you do is odd. It doesn't sound like a good pay plan to me, but...
It pays well, it just is illegal.
Many paths, many people, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna, like, relight my pommel and start to walk this way as they argue.
Cortana, right about there, your nose begins to be assaulted with a stench of rotten eggs.
Rotten eggs?
This bathhouse is very unpleasant.
Yeah. Didn't even get my massage.
Can I insight what type of smells might be like?
You could do a survival.
Survival. Come on, survival. There we go.
With that roll, you would recognize the putrid stench as that of potentially an explosive sort of gas. Seems to fill this particular room.
Good thing you didn't light a candle and walk down here.
Like a sulfury gas?
Yes, like a sulfury gas.
Okay. I will... Nobody light any fire.
That's what I've been saying this whole time.
There's a sulfury gas up ahead. Possibly very flammable and explosive.
Great.
Well, I suppose magical light will work if we need to proceed.
I'll ask Stingray to just light up a little bit. I'll put it on. That's a little bit.
This obviously large room here is got 6 pillars holding the ceiling up itself. The entire area is the stench of rotten eggs as well as water on the floor. Luca doesn't have anything in his hands.
He's just not leaving either, so I don't want to leave the room till he does.
Ugh.
Okay.
Yuck. This bathhouse is awful. This prank was... I'm gonna have strong words with the person that sent me.
Good.
You are following a bunch of goody two-shoes, as some people might call
You
us.
make it sound like such a bad thing.
No.
I don't like the term. I don't think it's a bad thing, but I'm not a fan of the term. I feel like it's used negatively.
Well, then we'll call ourselves the Revengers.
The Revengers?
Oh, is that the new name of your collective group? Or is this all of us now?
I
like it.
We'll decide still. I don't know if you're part of our group.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna
Smell is
peek up this way.
gross.
Got my bow out.
Okay.
Do I see anything up there?
More dilapidated ruin, some rubble, and a couple more pillars themselves, as well as the continual stench of the putrid rotten egg.
The bog of eternal stench?
Yes.
I I have had enough of rubble because the last rubble I stood in front of had skeletons. So I'm just gonna go this way.
Another
Cortana, what do
hallway
you see?
supported by 3 pillars, about 10 feet wide. Also has water sloshing around in it. The stench of rotten eggs still persists for a little bit where you currently are, Cortana and Robin.
Another hallway. We're making progress, though.
Yeah. Let's try to quietly head down to about right here.
Robin, the stench of rotten eggs seems to be lifting a little bit.
Well, that's good. That's awful.
Stealthfully as the wind, you are sneaking through the
apparently.
Yeah,
Right
I have a
to here.
So I'm not even attempt. I'll let her go ahead a little bit. We're still mind linked, so I'll stop right here.
Okay.
Oh, my light's already
Not
that.
Not so much on that one.
Reeks.
Robin, right about there,
Kind of
begins to actually
peek around the corner.
thin out completely. You notice a long, dark hallway that goes back to a door. You have what appears to be 2 hallways to the north and 4 hallways to the south, except for the first one seems to be some sort of a dead end, a cave-in happened there potentially.
Okay. So I'll kind of use that and peek around here.
The first hallway to the north is another cave-in.
Do like the swap maneuver right here.
Okay. The hallway to the south contains a door.
Done right here.
The hallway to the north contains a door. The hallway to the south contains.
Jeez. And Mission Impossible.
And yet another door.
Okay. And then just saunter back to the group. We have some options, guys.
Cool.
One door at a time, right? I will cover up my pommel and tell her in your head you can still communicate this way.
I'll ask Steve very nicely to not put my light anymore.
Are you going to go ahead and open the door, Robin?
I'm gonna try to peek through the door.
Much of this room has fallen in, with debris field mostly burying a stone sarcophagus that was looted years ago. Nothing of interest remains.
Womp womp. Next.
So pretty much we're gonna go right here, kind of do the thing.
Okay. An open sarcophagus stands at the back of this dusty crypt. Its heavy stone lid lying on its side between the sarcophagus and the south wall. The north side facing side of the sarcophagus bears the faded frescoes of spear-wielding warriors charging across golden plains on horseback.
Is it safe? Can you see?
These are resting places. We should leave them alone. But I'll let her look if she wants to.
We can just go to the end of the hallway.
Maybe
I'll stand right here.
We put that one tomb to rest. Should we grab this one and do the same?
Well, this one was still intact, right?
For the tomb,
it was open.
Oh, it was open. Okay.
Yeah, the lid was resting along the wall to the back.
Then yes, we should.
You see that a casual search of the sarcophagus turns up what appears to be nothing but dust and a few scattered humanoid bones.
All right. Can we lift the lid onto it?
Okay. You begin to lift the lid, set it on the sarcophagus, and it fits into place and closes up.
Can I examine
fancy
the
happens this time?
Can I examine the fresco?
Sure, do an investigation. Followed immediately by a history.
Because the image you described makes it sound like something you read in the beginning of. I can't remember it, but kind of reminds me of the story.
That you still can't remember.
The Faded Fresco, like I say, bears images of spear-wielding warriors charging across golden plains on horseback. It probably was beautifully done at one point in time, but it has been worn with age. Doesn't seem to pick any sort of historical memories out of your brain. Nothing of note comes to mind.
Reminding me of the elf song, that song for some reason.
All right. I will go down here and try to do the thing.
What thing?
Peek through the door. Just Kramer it.
You decide. Tell me what you're doing.
Well, my stealth roll was lousy, so.
All right. You push open the door to try to peek inside, and it thumps up against something. You're not quite sure what, so you push just a little bit harder, and you hear this roll initiative. The zombies that are inside the room have been awoken.
So it's kind of fun because my internet's like glitching out.
And the go.
So as you push the door in and it smacks into the zombie, he's gonna go ahead and just kind of like this at you, Robin. Got it.
Got it.
So he's gonna try to slam at you. Does a 21 hit?
Just a little.
You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage. Is that music too loud for you guys?
A little bit. But I can turn it down myself, so.
It's all good.
Yeah, you guys have control over that.
Now it's too
All
quiet.
right. So after the zombie smacks into you, it's going to be Luca's turn. Luca, you smell the stench of undeath. You saw the green zombie arm try to swipe and hit at Robin. It is your turn.
Does the door open in towards them or out towards Robin?
It opens in towards them, but this particular zombie seems to be trying to like push his way out.
Can I attempt the shove action to push it back in?
You most certainly may. Go ahead and make a strength. It's a what is that term?
A contested
strength.
That's what it is.
All right.
Why did Sarah just roll Eldritch?
I was trying to click my information bubble by Toll the Dead, and it hit.
So Luca, you try to reach past Robin, who's in your way, to shove the zombie back in, and instead the zombie just kind of like swipes your arms out of the way, and he rolled a 17.
We could just more.
Sarah. I'm sorry. Unless you have a bonus action, or if you want to finish your movement.
I'll move to where I am currently. I don't think that I can use interaction to try to close the door, since I already tried to push the zombie's arm in.
Trying to push the zombie's arm in, I'm going to say, is your action. Robin is in the way of trying to close the door right this moment in time.
Yeah, fair. I'll end where I'm at and just have said we could always try to jam the door.
Okay. Sarah?
I am gonna squish past. I'm just gonna like come into the doorway here and go shit, and I'm gonna point at the one that's in the doorway and Toll the Dead.
So a wisdom saving throw?
Yes, DC 13.
That's an 8.
I don't know why it rolled something. Oh, no, I don't know what happened. I think that's just 3.
Oh, 1 is if they're hurt, so it's 3 for now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, the 12 is if they're hurt. The initial damage, though,
gotcha.
is 3. So
okay.
3 points of necrotic damage on the zombie, so the flesh on his face rots a little more, and tries to...
Okay, and then I'm just going to step back one more, so that way if if anybody wants to occupy the space in the doorway, they can.
Okay. The zombie that's in the doorway, Robin is going to try to go ahead and slam its fist at you again, rolling a natural 20 apparently, and doing 10 points of damage to you.
Nice.
Oh, these are whispered to me. I'm sorry.
They are. We don't see anything.
I thought I had set it so that it doesn't whisper to me. Hold on a shit.
Hold
Never
on a
whisper
shit.
rolls.
Hold on a shit.
Hold on a shit. Gosh, start it. All right, there. Yeah, it rolled a natural 20, so that was a 23, so it's a total of 10 points of damage. The other zombie himself, he's going to come up here. I'm going to give you cover, so add 2 to your armor class for this attack because he's trying to fight past his friend and there's a doorway in the way. Sarah? Or Robin?
No.
Does that hit?
22.
Yes.
6 points of damage to you. This zombie here, he's going to patiently try to wait his turn to eat your face. This zombie's going to move up. This zombie's going to move up. Cortana.
I'm going to squeeze past. And I'm going to cast as a bonus action. Spiritual weapon.
So you summon forth a spiritual warhammer?
Yeah, I'm gonna think of something cool for this point. I haven't thought of it, but we'll just go with a badass mace will be summoned.
You're trying to get an eye on that particular zombie, but there's so many mass and dead bodies in there, you're not sure exactly which one you're trying to hit, so just a whoosh goes like right between them all.
It's gonna go right here at the back of them.
That's fair, not a problem at all. Let me get a token in here for you, though.
I'm gonna totally draw a token up, so we'll have a token for my spiritual weapon.
Great. Warhammer. Let's try this. Let's try hammer. There.
That's so big.
There's your warhammer.
Ha!
All right.
Can be controlled by Peyton.
All right.
There you go.
I will do Sacred Flame on the same one that I just tried to hit.
Spear it, hammer.
So this one here.
Okay. Give me just a minute. There, Spirit Hammer. So this one here.
Yeah.
I was naming the token. I want to make sure I have the right
one. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, this one
so
here.
That's a dexterity saving throw, I believe.
Yes.
Okay. That's a 12. Did he make it?
Nope.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage, which is 5 damage.
Yep.
So
5 damage.
That brings up Robin.
Okay. So I have a that is smacking the crap out of me.
Yep.
So as my bonus action, I am going to yell, "Die, you undead creature!" I'm choosing this zombie in front of me.
Okay.
For the ability. I am going to drop my longbow. And that sucks.
It's gonna hit.
Hey! Okay, so when I hit him with my short sword, it is a forceful sort of damage. For that. Okay. And then I have to roll 1d8. Because I have to set this up yet, but also that.
So the 5 or the 1?
I don't know why it rolled twice.
I'm gonna take the first roll of 5.
Okay, so total of 12, and it's just this force of blasting his chest kind of a thing.
Yeah, the zombie staggers back and kind of knocks into his friends are out, but he's still trying to come at you.
I'm sure.
Luca.
Oi. I will use the help action to help Robin.
So, according to the rules as written, using the help action, you have to be within 5 feet of the creature that you're trying to help because you're trying to distract it. So describe to me what you're going to do to try to help Robin in this particular instance.
I'll try to lean this way and assist her as best as possible, given how tight we are.
Okay, so you're essentially trying to like use your weight to assist her with hitting the zombie?
Yeah, and again, I'll say we could jam the door so you can get back and switch it out.
Okay. Any bonus actions that you want to do?
I don't have any that would be super helpful at the moment.
Okay, awesome. Sarah?
Okay. If I peek around the doorway, can I see the sarcophagus in the back of the room?
I'm going to say there's too many zombie bodies between you and that sarcophagus.
Okay, so I can't Misty Step into the room.
I'm going to say that you can see a spot
that
isn't occupied by the zombie. Looking specifically for the sarcophagus,
that's just in the back. So is there a spot in the room though that I can Misty Step into?
In the room. For you, I'm going to say you basically Misty Step on top of the sarcophagus.
Great. So I'm just going to Misty Step in here, which is a spell that I use.
Yep.
Which means that that's my turn.
That's a bonus action.
Oh,
you still have your action.
It's one bonus action, you guys. Okay, if it's can I swing with my scimitar if I cast a bonus action that's a spell, or do I have to use a spell? I don't care either way. I can?
Yes, you can.
Okay, then I'm going to swipe at this one in front of me with my scimitar.
Okay, awesome.
18?
That's going to hit.
10 slashing damage.
You don't seem to be getting... You're using your charisma? Okay, yeah, you got it.
Yep.
+1. Okay, awesome. 10 points of damage.
10 points of slashing. Magical slashing, because it's stingray. Ooh-ah.
Cortana, one moment, Sarah was right there next to you, and then it was just like a misty outline. She friggin' disappeared, and then next thing you know, you see her at the back of the room in there. She seems to be kicking butt and taking names.
It's like the cartoon dust.
Hey, girl.
Yeah, I was like, shit, they're going to attack me, but it's fine. I can actually do something, so might as well. Okay.
Robin, the zombie there in front of you, he's going to try to slam you.
Oh, boy.
Hey. Boom!
Oh, no.
The zombie to his right, the zombie around the corner, you're still going to have that cover when he's attacking you, just because he's trying to get around his friend. So he's going to try to take his undead arm and bash at you too and try to bring you into the world of undead. Does an 11 hit you?
No.
Awesome.
Yay!
Okay. The two zombies that are in the middle, they can't quite get to Robin, and they quite can't get to Sarah.
Yes!
So they're just going to basically like...
flail around and be scary.
This zombie here that got hit by the spiritual weapon is going to try to slam onto Sarah.
Yeah, that hits.
22, it's going to smack you right into the shin.
Yep.
And the other zombie there in front of you, he's going to reach up with his right hand and he's going to try to claw you.
Okay.
With an 11.
No.
Though after the one hits you, you kind of just dance out of the way, sort of expecting it now.
Okay.
Cortana, you got your spiritual weapon inside there now?
Yep. It's going to swing again at this one right here.
Okay. That's for sure going to hit.
Wait, there we go.
The spiritual warhammer comes down and cracks the zombie right on the shoulder. You hear the loud pop of bones.
And then for my action, I will Sacred Flame him.
Dexterity saving throw. The zombie is so intent on Sarah back there that the beam of radiant light just drops down on top of his head and does sizzles.
And then that would be my action and bonus action.
Awesome. Robin, you have advantage because Luca, you could feel him kind of pressing against you, trying to like force you to like fight this particular zombie. So your attack roll has advantage if you're going to continue to use your short sword.
Sweet. I'm going to yell, die! Just die!
I thought you were about to yell duck and I got scared. Duck!
No.
Quack.
Just luck.
That's me choosing this one again as my...
I understand. I get it. 17 is for sure gonna hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That, and I will try to only roll one time. Hey, that's
okay.
my number.
So he's got to make a Constitution saving throw. That's not enough. This zombie pile of goo.
Fabulous.
And the zombies were on 15 as I deleted my token.
Oops.
I want to try to grab my bow and arrow, not to use it, but just to, because I want to move.
Are you stowing the short sword, or are you trying to drop it?
I was going to have that in one hand and like scoop the others in the other.
Okay, sure, no problem.
I can't stow anything this time.
So right this moment in time, you've drawn your bow. I'm going to say the quiver of arrows is on your back, kind of like Legolas style, so you don't have to actually draw that. Fair?
Right, yeah. So next time
got your bow, got your sword.
Hey, you got 30 minutes and then the time is off.
Okay, awesome.
And
no bonus action for you?
My bonus action was to choose, so...
Okay, all right.
But I'm moving back here, so...
Withdrawing out of that creature's range of attack, he's going to take that swipe at you, but you still have the cover because of the door. So add 2 to your armor class for this attack. Does a 13 hit you?
It misses, yeah.
Okay.
Misses.
Awesome. Not a problem then. So the zombie takes his swipe at you before you step out of the way. Luca, your turn is up.
Alrighty. I need to see it if this is going to be worth the risk.
It's always worth the risk.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to risk it to get the biscuit.
That's right.
Evidently. Okay.
Nobody freak out. I'm going to add the rest of the zombies.
The rest of them?
Carry on.
There's more?
Darn it.
No, I'm just putting each token in, Grace.
Oh,
okay. Because we're thinking you're adding more.
That's fine.
No,
we'll
I'm
take
just
on
putting
more.
the tokens into initiative order. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay.
Cortana, do you need to be able to see that thing to control it?
Yeah. I've never used
you need to be able to see it to cast it. And after that, you just need to see the target, is what I would say.
Okay. Why? What do you need me to do?
Oh, damn it. Sterling's in there as well.
It's fine. It's fine. I got this.
We got this. These things
I'm
are gonna die.
Gonna rush up and try to hold the door closed so that Robin doesn't get it more.
So you're going to reach into the room and pull the door shut because it opens into the zombie room.
And you're gonna lock Sarah Lynn in.
It's fine. I got this.
Don't do that.
So I can't pull it towards me and hold it. Correct.
You can. I would like you to do a strength athletics check if you are proficient with athletics. If you're not, then just do a regular strength check.
You made him mad. He's trying to sacrifice you. You wouldn't let him take the candle, and now he's getting his revenge.
This fucking candle.
With a natural 20, you reach in, grab the door, and slam it shut. And you slam it shut so fast that zombie is not going to get any sort of an attack or nothing. The door's closed. Plus, he already
What are
used
you doing? Sarah Lynn's in there.
What did you do?
That's why I asked her if she was okay.
I got this. I'll kill them all. It's fine.
It doesn't mean abandon her. It means that she's fine. Help her out.
I'm not abandoning her. I just need both of you to be a little further away. I'm going to do something that I don't particularly like doing in about 6 seconds.
Great.
She'll be fine. I promise. Otherwise, you can have your vengeance.
It'll be fine. We're great.
Okay, Sarah, you watched just a second ago as Luca kind of like steps forward, grabs the door, and shuts it behind him. Now you are in a room full of zombies by yourself.
It's great. I can see in the dark, so that's good.
With Cortana's spiritual hammer floating right next to you.
Beautiful.
What are you gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna step it up just a little bit, and I'm gonna Hexblade's Curse, the one directly in front of me.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a little marker on it. We'll put this weird little mask on it to indicate that you've got the Hexblade's Curse.
Great. And then I will attack with my scimitar.
Let me ask you a question though.
Okay.
What does your Hexblade Curse sound like? How do you curse this zombie?
Right now I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay.
Well, we'll work on it a little bit, but that's my initial feeling.
Okay.
That's a 14 to hit.
That was
14's gonna hit.
Great for 5 slashing.
that was a curse. It counts.
Okay.
Oh wait, but I cursed him, so I also get my proficiency bonus, so that's actually 7 slashing damage.
7 slashing damage.
Yep.
The zombie is still standing right this moment in time.
Okay.
I do believe that was your bonus action in action.
I think so. I'm just making sure I can't like do a fighter thing and like fight some more, but I don't think I can. Okay, that's it.
All right. So the zombie up by the door is gonna Luca. You're gonna hear this thud thud, thud thud, thud thud on the other side of the door. The zombie's in the middle. This particular zombie, he's gonna step forward and he's gonna thud thud on the door. Thud thud.
I can still only take 2 attacks per turn, you guys. I'm doing great.
The 2 zombies at the back of the room. One of them is gonna take a swipe at you.
Doing great,
Sarah.
Yep. Nope.
With an 11, his swing, you're gonna kind of like jump
Ah!
over the arm.
Oh,
Down. Yep.
Okay.
The next zombie, he's gonna try to swing at you with a 17.
Does hit. Wait, hold on. I have shield. No, it's fine. I'll take it.
Okay. So the second zombie is gonna go ahead and make connection with
3.
your
Okay.
left hip as you land back down on top of the sarcophagus after jumping over the other
Ow!
zombie's arm.
You're next.
Cortana.
Cortana's really pissed right now.
Okay.
And debating whether to trust what Luca has to say.
Luca just shut the door, told you that he needs a little bit of space.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that. What's a little bit of space mean?
Life or death, Cortana, what's going on?
5, 4.
Yeah, I don't know. He
3.
didn't say what he's gonna do, so I don't understand. So can I try to push through him and the door to get into that room?
If you want to get through me, I will gladly let you pass.
That was going to be my question for you. You notice, she gets really mad at you, Luca, and you know that she's bonded with the person that's inside that room, and right now she's not listening to what you have to say. So are you going to try to resist her, or are you just going to step out of the way?
I'll step out of the way. If I have any of my motion left, I'll move back to where I was.
Well, I'm just going to basically say you flatten yourself up against the wall so that she can go through you. Cortana, I assume that you're going to try to push your way through the door?
Yeah.
All right, I would like you to do strength, athletics, if you are proficient in athletics.
I can't wait to do my character sheet. Yes, athletics.
Athletics. With a 16, no problem. You shoulder that door as you're squeezing through Luca. You're going to stagger back this particular zombie here and push yourself right into the room, right into between these 2 zombies right here.
Perfect.
Okay.
And I still have my action. Was that my interaction to get to the door?
I'm gonna call that your action because you actually had to push so hard to get through the door. Okay.
All right.
You have your bonus action, which you can still use your spiritual hammer.
Yep, and it's gonna come down on the zombie's head.
Okay.
Thump.
Go for it. Waiting for the spiritual hammer. There it is.
Whoop.
An 11 is going to hit for sure. 12 force damage. Let me do a Constitution saving throw. That's not enough, and this zombie is down.
Hey.
And out.
I told you were next.
Yeah. The hammer slams right into the zombie's neck, which goes at a really weird angle, and the zombie slumps down. All right, Cortana, there's your action and your bonus action. Oops, I just skipped Robin. Let me get back. Let me go around the horn here. Back to Robin. You are up next.
Sweet.
Got short sword in one hand, bow in the other.
I'm going to stow short sword.
Okay.
So that I can actually use bow if I need to. But that is not what I'm going to do.
All right.
My friend just ran headlong other back of the room. Zombies. So I want to step past Luca because I feel imbued with this new spell energy that I'm not familiar with. I just feel like I should go forward and put my hand on Cortana.
Okay.
And when I do, this.
I assume that you're going to pick undead on this particular one.
What?
I sure am, naturally, because that's what we're in the room with. Like, this is a new thing.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Go ahead and put this weird-looking skull, like, so you're protected from undead. You've got a barrier. A sheen of mystical energy sort of surrounds you, and it seems that the zombies kind of stagger back a little bit from it. Are you going to withdraw back to your space? Because I assume you have to squeeze past Luca, touch her, and then, like, drop back to your sacred space.
Correct.
Okay. Draw the arrow, kind of knock it, get ready for next round?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right, awesome. Luca, the ladies are pushing themselves past you. They're not listening to your plan. What you got, sir?
Well, I'm not going to use the big gun, seeing as they haven't backed up, so I will yield and back up to where I was previously.
The zombie that was standing in the doorway is going to take an attack of opportunity at you. It just knows that Emil is trying to leave. I will give you cover for this, so add 2 to your armor class, okay?
Okay.
Does the 5 hit?
It's not.
Okay, then he's just going to kind of like swipe at you. I think the shiny new barrier that surrounds Cortana is kind of intimidating him.
Okay. Could I do a medicine check as my action to see how hurt Robin looks?
Yes. Feel free. Hold on just a moment.
What is hurt?
On a scale of 1 to 39, Robin looks like 30.
Okay.
On a 3 medicine check, I'm impressed.
Do you want to do a bonus action at all?
I don't yet have useful bonus actions.
Awesome. Sarah, you are up.
Cool. I'm going to smash the face of this one that's still here in front of me.
Okay.
Which is still cursed.
Yep.
Did it?
Still got your Hexblade's curse,
I clicked the right
alive.
thing. 11?
Or undead. An 11 is going to hit.
Hey, okay.
Yay!
9. Wait, no. 11 slashing damage because of the proficiency bonus.
5 Constitution saving throw. This is particular zombie. How do you want to kill this one?
I'm kind of high, and so I'm going to take my scimitar and like sort of kneel down and slice its head off. And then on the follow through, I'm going to jump down off the platform I'm on.
Okay. As you take Stingray and you slice off the undead's head, you hear this voice start to whistle in your head, and you recognize it as a very baldy sort of like song
pirate tune
sung on sailor ships.
Yes.
Especially when pirates are like fighting and kind of drinking.
A little pirate tune.
It's a sea shanty.
He seems to be whistling the sea shanty right this
I'm going to whistle along and then point at... So I jump down. I'm going to point at the one directly in front of me and move my Hexblade's curse to that one.
Absolutely no problem
there. And then, because he died, I get hit points equal to my warlock level plus my charisma modifier.
Yep, temporary hit points, right? No,
nope. I get HP. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Is it a humanoid?
It just says if the cursed target dies.
Okay.
So I cursed him.
Excellent.
It's the target. Okay.
Excellent.
I thought if you chose to move it, you didn't get.
Well, I killed him.
It's fine.
Okay.
For right this moment in time.
We'll figure it out later.
Yeah, we'll figure it out later. I'll look at the rules later. It's not a big deal right this moment in time. I kind of want to keep combat going because we're doing a good roll.
We're doing
All
good.
Right. So this zombie right here in front of you, he's going to take and he's going to try to slam you because he's been waiting this whole entire time. With an 11, I don't suspect that's going to hit. So you're just going to kind of bring up Stingray and his hand's just going to smash on it against Stingray.
Great.
The zombie that is currently in front of Cortana. Let's see. 2 targets, but you're shiny, and he senses that there's something about you that he doesn't like right this moment.
I'm dangerous too.
Trying to hit you,
okay.
But because of protection from evil and good, he has disadvantage. What?
Oh my God.
No.
Wow.
Wow, roll 20.
Natural 20 on disadvantage, you guys. Oh my God.
He really doesn't
10 damage.
He's attracted to the light that you're letting off, apparently.
Correct. I don't believe that spiritual weapon requires concentration, right?
It does not.
Okay, awesome. So you still got your spiritual weapon going on, but you took 10 points of damage because the zombie did not like that so much. The other zombie next to you is going to also take a disadvantage swing at you with a 16. And the other one was a natural 20, just so you were aware.
This was like the other week when I had like several natural 20s in a row.
Yeah, exactly.
Karma coming back at me.
All right, Cortana, you've got protection from evil and good cast upon you. This zombie just smashed into you hard. He's looking at you like you are his next meal.
It's this one right here, right, that hit me?
Correct. Yep.
The natural 20? All right. Can I... Thematically, I'm going to use both my attack and spiritual weapon attack, like, on this one. So thematically, can I make, like, both attacks at the same time and, like, have my mace, my warhammer, and that hammer, like, collide and squish his head together?
Okay, yeah, let's roll the spiritual weapon first.
So I just checked on the warlock thing, and I can't move it. It's done now.
Oh.
So it doesn't exist, but I did get the hit points.
Okay, thank you for that, Grace.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll your regular warhammer. Awesome. Go ahead and roll your damage.
For just the warhammer, right?
Both of them.
Oh, okay.
Both of them hit.
A 9 hits.
Yeah. Well, zombies have an 8 armor class, guys. Come on. Okay, so the spiritual weapon comes like down and like clocks him in the back of the head, which causes his head to kind of like headbutt your freaking warhammer as it's coming down. And so both of them, his brain kind of like explodes out the top of his head just a little bit. You can actually see cracks in his skull from taking the 15 points of damage. He looks like crap. So he's kind of undead bloody. All right, Robin.
Sweet. Can I see this one from where I'm at?
Yes, but he has cover.
Okay. Hell with it. I'm just for it. I'm going to yell out for him to die for real this time. Gonna choose him as my target.
Okay.
Oh, I still have
that. Doesn't necessarily mean disadvantage, but 11 still hits.
No, I had it still.
That's fine, but 11 still hits, so you still technically hit.
So there's that, and this is force of the damage that hits his.
Right. A total of 9 points of damage, though.
Correct.
Okay. Any sort of bonus actions that you want to do?
That was.
Okay.
That
awesome.
was bonus and action.
Luca, the ladies seem to be handling themselves when it comes to the zombies. What would you like to do, sir?
I will move here. There is a door in front of me.
Yes.
I would like to use the search action on it to see if it's trapped or locked.
Absolutely. Do which better for you, investigation or perception?
Perception.
Then
That's
roll a
what
perception.
I'm...
Okay. This particular door does not look trapped. It looks like most of the rest of the doors in this dungeon a kind of moldy, rotten wood.
Okay.
All right. Anything else that you want to do?
No, I'll stay oriented that direction, but moving or using a bonus action doesn't appear to be helpful at the moment.
Okay. Awesome. Just trying to reveal the door just a little bit more. Okay, there we go.
Yep.
All right, Sarah, you just took out a zombie with a stingray.
Yep.
You just hopped off, and you got some extra hit points.
Yes.
Face to face with another zombie.
I'm gonna whistle the same tune Stingray's whistling in my head and swing at this one with my scimitar.
Awesome.
15.
15 is for sure gonna hit.
For 5 slashing damage.
For 5 slashing damage.
Yep.
The zombie's gonna take a big cut right across his chest.
Yep.
And as he does, everyone in the room, including the zombies, hears this loud "Yo-ho!"
Yay!
Any bonus action, Sarah?
No.
Okay, awesome. Zombie number 1 that you just gave a great big cut to, Sarah, is going to try to go ahead and take his left hook, and he's going to reach out and try to punch you and potentially make you part of his dinner with a 22 to hit.
That'll hit. Nom nom nom.
Take 4 points of bludgeoning damage unless you're going to shield.
No, it's fine.
All right. So he just reaches out, grabs a hold of your shoulder, and kind of just claws a little bit.
Yo-ho!
You get a couple of scrapes right here on the neck.
Oh, no.
From him. Cortana, the zombie that you took one warhammer here and one warhammer here, essentially he's just kind of like dazed right this moment in time, is going to just kind of like flop both arms towards you. He's got a disadvantage slam attack at you and a 6, the pathetic attack. Just kind of like lean back and both arms just drop right in front of you. The zombie here in the corner, he's going to take his disadvantage attack at you. However, he wasn't hit like that. But you do see an arrow sticking out of his shoulder right this moment in time, which makes his rotator cuff just a little bit harder to hit you. With a 7.
Ah.
Nope.
Another pathetic swing. Woof. And you're just dodging around all these zombies. Cortana.
I'm going to... same one. I will first... take a crack at it with my spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon. Spiritual, there it is.
With a 19, it's definitely going to hit. Ooh. Spiritual weapon comes down, hits him in the back of the head. Now, like, the crack of his neck is like brain exposed towards you, and his head's probably not going to come up from this particular position.
Well, its head will come up from that position, and I'm going to take my warhammer, and I'm going to bring it in like an uppercut fashion right underneath his jaw.
Trying to connect with that chin and finish him off.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll to hit. 19 is going to connect with the bottom of the chin for sure. His head's going to snap back, and he's just going to stand there. He did not go down, unfortunately, with that. But his head is at this weird angle, so it's like looking straight up. All right, so that brings up Robin.
Why won't you die?
Are you shooting the one in the corner?
Yeah, the same one.
Even with an additional 2 to his armor class, brings his armor class to 10.
Hey!
Which means you hit.
Aha! And also this.
So a total of 7 points of damage to that one. Another arrow flies right past you, Cortana. Skunk, right into the chest of the zombie to your left there.
I was aiming for the other shoulder. That's next.
Luca, you are up, sir. Door does not seem to be trapped.
I'll use my interaction to push it slightly open, and I'll use my action to attempt to keep it stealthy.
Okay. Roll a stealth, then, please. Let's see.
More zombies.
The walls and floor of this room are covered with streaks and splashes of dried blood. 2 dangling bodies are shackled to the east and south walls. One is an elderly human male, the other a young female tiefling. Both are covered in bloody gashes, and neither is moving. In the middle of the room is a sturdy wooden chair with a bloody whip draped over it. A bucket half filled with salt sits on the floor nearby the chair.
Alrighty.
You have 30 feet of movement. If you wish to move into the room, you can do so at your leisure. I'm going to move on, if that's okay.
I'll move up to this far door.
Awesome. Sarah.
I'm going to swipe at this one with my sword. Maybe. Yep, there it is. 14.
14's going to hit the zombie in front of you.
6 slashing damage.
For 6 points of slashing damage, you've now put an X across him. And as the second one hits, yo-ho!
For the record, am I saying this out loud, or is it
Stingray?
Stingray's just saying things that everybody can hear? Cool.
Yeah. Apparently he can speak to people within
certain distance. Okay, cool. Just check. I was just seeing. I wanted some clarification.
Yep.
That's the end.
So I was trying to give it to you. Anything else, Sarah?
Nope.
All right, awesome. So the zombie in front of you that now has the X across him, he's going to try to go ahead and slam you and make you into a zombie meal.
Get it.
With an 8, you're going to easily bring up Stingray and deflect that blow, and he's going to hear this loud, "Not today!"
Great.
Zombie in the corner is going to go ahead and try to swing with 2 arrows now, one in his chest, one in his shoulders towards Cortana. Disadvantage with a 20, Cortana.
Yeah, that connects.
2 points of damage, smack, kind of hits you here on the shoulder, sort of a glancing blow, not too much, you know what I'm saying? Try to roll out of the way of him. The zombie in front of you, he's got another disadvantage attack. His head's looking up towards the sky, and with an added 8, it's kind of like one of these numbers. That brings up Cortana.
All right. Well, with his head whipped up to the sky, my spiritual weapon will come around to the side of his head and just try to snap the neck off to the side and pin that to the wall.
Yes.
Go for it.
I haven't added I gotta add spiritual weapon to my core page.
24 is gonna hit for sure.
I did. Okay.
6 points of force damage. Oh, and with that, you smash the head into the side of the wall. The spiritual hammer comes away, and the zombie sways and stays on his feet.
How come they can do that? I hate it.
Die, and I'm just gonna take my one hammer straight to his chest.
Okay, go for it. That's gonna hit for sure. 8 points of bludgeoning damage. Oh no!
Oh my god!
Boom! Right into the chest, and this zombie is sticking it out. He's just tough as nails right there. This moment in time, he really wants Cortana flakes for breakfast.
Nom.
Robin!
Good grief! I'm gonna shoot at this one after.
Okay.
Love of God.
The one in the corner?
Yeah. This.
Alright. Yep. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Boom. Whoa!
Natural
really
20. Where were you aiming? You were aiming in the shoulder?
Yeah, but that's So that's my longbow damage plus 2d8.
So instead of hitting him in the shoulder, this zombie kind of did one of these numbers, and you wound up hitting him kind of right in the head. Shook! Headshot right through his head. And I don't even need to roll a Constitution saving throw because that's a critical hit, and that zombie is dead.
Yay!
All right. Do you want to use any of your movement or bonus action or anything like that?
Yes. I'm going to move right here.
Awesome. Brings up Luca. You're at the far side of the room investigating another door.
Yes. I will use the search action on this one to check for traps.
Okay. Do the perception check again. This particular door looks like another door that you've seen in the thing. It doesn't seem like these cultists take time to trap their doors.
Okay.
There's just so many of them, they can't take the time.
It's true.
I'm going to move to the salt bucket, use my interaction to pick it up, and then move to the door and set the bucket down. Or I can't set it down again, but I'll hold it for now.
You can go ahead and set it down. That's fine.
Okay.
I don't mind. The whole interaction is going to be pick the bucket up, take it to the other side of the room, and set it down. Are you trying to jam the door shut?
I want to set it directly in front of the door, so that it would cause a commotion if it were to open.
Awesome. Also, I do believe you need to check roll 20.
I saw what you sent. I'll move here.
Awesome. Okay. Sarah Lynn.
Yes, I smash its face in some more.
All right, go
Just
for it.
Die.
A 9.
Oh no! Oh, it does hit? I thought 10 was the AC for some reason. Phew. Okay, 9 slashing damage.
Slashing damage. So this one, you're just gonna jam it straight through his chest and
Sure.
pull Stingray back out. A whole lot of undead viscera is gonna come with him.
Yep.
And it's gonna be like, reminds me of a port I once visited.
Stingray, you're extra chatty today. I don't know what's going on, man. We gotta talk about this later.
The zombie is still standing though.
Okay.
All right. Why do I have 3 zombies when I deleted one of them? That doesn't make
There's
sense.
one somewhere else.
All right. So the zombie in front of Sarah, the one that you just stabbed basically through the chest, is going to try to hit you.
Great.
With a 16.
That, I think, hold on. That does hit.
A 16 is going to connect with you. So after stabbing the zombie through the chest, you pull Stingray out and you look at him. He's covered in viscera, so you kind of like shake it off. Which, gives the zombie an opportunity to reach around and smack you on the right arm.
Got me.
The zombie that won't die. Basically blind, and its head is really not doing very much to help this particular zombie, is going to take another disadvantage attack towards poor Cortana with a 9.
No.
Easily going to take the warhammer up and take the feeble attack and just deflect that out of the way. That brings up Cortana.
This thing's gotta die.
A 16 is going to hit. 5 force damage.
Oh.
You bring the spiritual weapon around, finally hit the zombie on top of the head, who kind of just sways for a moment, and then slumps to the ground.
Yay!
Fine. Damn, that fucking thing was tough. But not like tough like it hurt, like tough like it didn't want to die. And then as I say that, I'm gonna bring my warhammer down right on this one's shoulder, on its left shoulder.
Go for it.
Yeah. Natural 1. No.
Natural 1. You're going to go ahead and try to swing towards the zombie. And the zombie had just lurched forward to hit at Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't in the same position, and your warhammer just catches air right behind it. Robin.
I will yell at it not to hit my friend.
Hey, stop that.
15 is gonna hit.
Only I get to hit her.
No! We are a loving, friendly relationship without
14.
that kind of thing.
14 points of damage.
We have that kind of thing.
Okay.
With 14 points of damage, this particular zombie is going to fall to the floor.
Yay!
It's like
oh my gosh, we did it.
It's not okay.
Yeah. I hear that.
If
that was crazy.
Grace would bless us with an additional 5 to 10 minutes of her time.
I guess. Let's wrap this one up.
All right, awesome. You guys are officially out of combat. You defeated the zombies that were locked inside this particular room.
I mean, since I'm back here, can I just... Is the sarcophagus is obviously closed because I stood on it? I hope?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Is there anything cool about the lid?
Carved into the north side... The lid? No.
Okay. What's carved into the north side?
Carved into the north-facing side of the sarcophagus are ghastly images of human cannibalism.
Oh, great. These were cannibal zombies, you guys.
Ew! I mean, aren't they all cannibals?
I mean, I guess, but they didn't eat each other,
okay,
so I don't really know.
Yeah, that's a good question. They really don't eat each other.
Because they're all in
not.
here still.
Yeah, technically they're
But
not.
I think they were former humanoid.
Cannibals when they're alive and they died. Zombies really aren't gonna cannibalize each other.
Yeah, I don't really know zombie culture very much, but that sounds right.
Zombie culture. Oh, I love that.
Thanks.
I read a book or two. It didn't really pique my interest.
Hey, where'd that shady little shit go? Locked me in here.
Middle of this, he slammed the door and now he's gone.
And then he walked away. What the fuck?
I really don't think we can trust this guy.
As far as I know, Luca, you did not close the door behind you to this room, right?
That is correct.
You can hear this conversation.
To be clear,
Good.
I'm not saying any of that because he's gonna be like, accuse me later, even though I didn't say anything. I don't think he was trying to lock you in. He said he had a plan, but he didn't elaborate, so I wasn't gonna wait.
I wonder what his plan was.
And I quote, I am slow to trust members of other races, tribes, and societies.
Are you quoting him or are you quoting your character sheet?
I'm quoting my character.
Oh, okay.
Robin, you have a message.
Ah! Okay.
I'm going to be pointing my wand at the far door.
The